Welcome to my everyday morning routine on a day where I attempt to be productive. My alarm usually goes off between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. I chill in bed for a few minutes, I check my phone, scroll on the socials, check the news to see what I missed during my 8 hours of sleep, or at least that's what I'm aiming for most days. I drink a glass of water that I put next to the bed the evening before. This is the best way for me to drink some water first thing in the morning. Then, of course, I make my bed, something I never ever skip. I put on a sweater because it has been so freaking cold, and then I go downstairs. The first thing I do when I enter the living room is turning on the heating. Then I make myself a cup of coffee and breakfast. I am currently training for a race and I try to do my easy runs in the morning, but I can't run on an empty stomach, so that's why I have my breakfast first thing in the morning. And of course, like a true runner, my breakfast is oatmeal. If you have been following me for longer, then you have seen me making this breakfast at least 100 times, but this is just my go-to oatmeal recipe. I've been making it like this for at least 3 years and I'm still not sick of it. After breakfast, I put on my running clothes and I wash my face. I don't really do skincare because I am going for a run, but I always put on a bit of moisturizer and SPF because I cannot leave the house without. And of course, I brush my teeth. Then I wait for about an hour and a half to digest my breakfast before I can go for a run. And in the meantime, I just get started on some work. Then it is time to put on my running shoes and go for a nice morning run in the sun, which is rarely happening lately. Of course, we start with some stretches and then I go for usually around a 6-kilometer easy run in the mornings. Once I'm home, I hop in the shower and get ready for the day. My current morning skincare routine is pretty simple. I have been using the same kind of products for a long time. I start with a toner from Paula's Choice. I have a vitamin C serum, my eye cream from Paula's Choice as well. Then I follow with moisturizer again, and of course we always end with an SPF. I'm running out of my signature perfume, which is Chanel Mademoiselle. Luckily, Christmas is coming up soon. I don't wash my hair after every run, so when my hair is a bit dry, I use this hair oil to make it look a little bit more alive. I like to do my makeup in the living room. The lighting is terrible, but I don't know why. I just find it a lot more comfortable to do here. Then I grab my stuff, and on a busy day like this, I like to go to a cafe to get some work done over there. When you're working from home most days, it can be really hard to create a good work-life balance, so going out and work in a public workspace really helps for me. Of course, it's also a good excuse to get a coffee in the city. And then I start on my work. I order myself a cappuccino, and I felt fancy today, so I also got a vegan banana bread. It was delicious, very, very sweet, but delicious. And then I just work for hours and stay until I'm starting to get hungry again, and then I go home for lunch. So that concludes my everyday morning routine on a busy and productive day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you again next week.